What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another one. I know we not doing like the canon surviving the first 12 rooms, but I thought this one might be interesting. We're still gonna be doing the other one, but this one I thought might be interesting for today, the Backrooms survival guide. You know what I'm saying? We already seen a lot of Backrooms footage, but we don't know how in the world to survive. Like, we know, but we don't really know. So let's hear from Broccoli what exactly it takes to survive the Backrooms, bro. Let's see what he got to say about that.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the start of a brand new series here on the channel. It's going to be called the Backrooms Survival Guide. Now, this is an idea that I've had for a while, actually, and I'm finally making it into a video. And I really hope you enjoy it, because I think it's going to be cool. So pretty much each video in the series, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step guide on how to get through 3 levels of the Backrooms at a time. Okay. So for this video, I'm going to be telling you how to survive level 0 through level 2.
Okay, well, I don't know the canon 1 through 2. So we're just going to watch it. So I definitely do got to watch the other one after this. Okay, cool.
And I'll do more levels in each video if you all would like. But for today, I'm just going to do 3. I'm not going to actually explain the levels since I've already done that before. Links below. I'm just going to give you tips and tricks on how to survive, what food to find, what kind of entities you might meet, and how to find the exits to the levels. True. And some other Brugly insight, you could say. If this kind of thing sounds interesting to you, make sure you let me know down below. And without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
When you make the unfortunate trip into the Backrooms, you'll end up on what's known as level 0.
I'm known as level 1. All right, we definitely got to watch his version so that we understand more of like what's happening here.
This is the first level in the Backrooms, and it's very confusing to new people. The only things you'll have with you are whatever was physically on you when you glitched here. So unless you carry food with you or water with you at all times, you've got nothing. Your first order of business is to not freak out. Sanity is one of the most important things to keep in the Backrooms. Make sure you don't lose hope or your mind. The yellow walls and the buzzing lights will be really disorienting at first and really confusing to you, but you can make it out of here. Trust me. Yep. You have 2 options.
That's what I said in the other video. I was pretty much saying, like, bro, what the hell? As long as we have the idea in our head that we can get out, we will be just fine.
Of escaping at this level 0 area. The first one is that you can try to no-clip through a wall by yourself. Now, no-clipping is when you physically glitch into or through something and then end up somewhere else. This is the most popular way of traveling in the Backrooms, so you probably should learn how to soon anyway.
How the fuck do you learn how to... I don't want to learn how to do that. Why would you want...
The second option you have is you can walk through the hallways for a long time until you run across a room that seems out of place, kind of. This room is called the Manila Room, and it's important because there's a table in the very middle of it with papers from Meg that kind of explain where you are. Now, Meg is an organization that lives in the Backrooms that tries to study it. I made a full video explaining it if you want to go check that out. Okay. So Meg has left some papers on this table for new people to read and figure out where they're at, and it kind of gives a basic explanation on how to no-clip. So after you figure out how to no-clip by yourself, or you find those papers, you need to prioritize escaping level 0, because the level itself is very detrimental, or really bad for your head. It can induce hallucinations or cause random deja vu moments, and in general, it's just very disorienting and it messes you up if you stay there for too long. Okay. So escaping it as fast as possible is the best...
I hate talking about level 0, bro. It's just way too eerie. Like, it just make me feel uneasy.
...thing to do. So after you successfully no-clip into a wall, you'll be sent to the next level of the Backrooms, which is called Level 1. Level 1 itself is pretty safe. In my opinion, it's safer than Level 0. It's pretty much a huge warehouse with a concrete floor. This level is where you're going to want to stock up on supplies and tools and other stuff for your journey. Okay. And you can do that by finding random supply crates that just appear on the floor.
Okay, so the canon version of this seems way more friendly than the sublime whatever, the other one, because this one seemed like it's more doable. Yeah, we definitely got to check out his version of the first 12 levels because it looked way more doable. The other one just seemed impossible off the rip. Like, once you go to the next level, you already dead.
This is one of the many unknown properties about the Backrooms, but in this case, it helps you out, so I wouldn't complain. These supply crates have anything from weapons to food to water, so you can just take whatever you want. Just make sure you get some almond water, because it's what will keep you sane in your journey. Made a full video explaining that too. Go check it out if you haven't. Just know that it's very important. There's also several outposts with actual people on this level, so you can socialize pretty easily. The bases themselves are located near the entrance to the level, so you can just walk around for a bit and you'll run across one. There's around 500 people who call this level home and actually live here permanently, but unless you want to be stuck in this first real level forever and not explore this alternate reality that the Backrooms is, you gotta get moving. After you've stocked up on food and water and tools, it's time to leave this level. Now there are more ways.
I mean, they got Wi-Fi or like cable or like, you know what I'm saying, anime? I mean, what's the appeal to living there? They just don't want to make the journey? Like,
to leave the level than there were before back in level 0, so you get to choose which one is best for you. One way to exit is just by walking down a hallway for long enough, and that can eventually lead you to level 2 by just simply teleporting you. But you could also climb through a randomly appearing hole in the wall to be sent to level 19. However, I recommend going in order if you can. So after you walk down a random hall for a while, you'll be teleported to the next level, called level 2. So level 2 ramps up the danger factor, so be ready for that. It looks like a system of concrete hallways with rooms and doors and other paths that intersect randomly.
So level 1, the one that he just don't explain in the subliminal, okay. So everything else is the same. I really gotta see. I gotta see. Interesting.
This one is very easy to get lost in, so try to stay on the same path that you started on. This is the first time you're gonna run into actual creatures, so don't freak out, even though you'll probably want to. The entities or creatures here are crawlers, smilers, facelings, clumps, hounds, death moths, wretches, bursters, and skin stealers. I know that sounds terrifying, but they're pretty easy to avoid because all you have to do is run away if you see one, and they typically won't chase you. But if they do, just keep running and they'll eventually give up. But make sure you catch where you're running to because you're going to want to get back on that path eventually. And there are actually outposts here as well. There's about 50 people combined that live on this level permanently, so you can stay with them for a while if you need to. To find those outposts, all you have to do is continue to walk straight on the path you spawned in at. This level will really test your survival instincts. You'll have to be able to navigate around creatures and make your way through really confusing and disorienting hallways.
Okay.
But all you have to do is keep going straight from where you teleported in and make sure you're eating and drinking enough too, because sometimes people forget that they have to eat and drink because they're so focused on running away from the enemy, but not eating or drinking is arguably worse than the creatures themselves. Because if you don't consume food and water for long enough, you could turn yourself into a wretch. The process of turning into a wretch is called the wretched cycle, and you want to avoid this at all costs.
Is that a back room?
In fact, don't even think about it. It's weird. Just make sure you're eating and drinking. To leave this level, you have to try to find an unlocked
You're not finna explain it? I ain't gonna lie, bro. What?
Door on the right side of the hallway. It might take some time to figure out which one works, but when you find the right door, it'll be unlocked, so all you have to do is go through that door into the room, and you'll be sent to your next leg of the journey, level 3. So yeah, that's it for the first video in this series. I hope you enjoyed it. I like this idea a lot.
I did. It's a very good idea. Yeah, I definitely need to check out more of his other stuff. Wow, because this is amazing. I really enjoyed this one. This is really interesting. Yeah, look, literally the first thing is very interesting. We gotta understand like the canon version, and we can hop into a lot of these videos right here. He makes excellent video, bro. Shout out Boogly. This is my guy. Definitely need to, hey, this is my guy right here. And well, they both, like the last person, this person, I don't know, because this one is canon, the other one is subliminal, so I guess it's two different sides of what the backroom is. But this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. All right, well, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and let me know what else I should do down below in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.